The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has inducted its newest class in a virtual ceremony last Saturday. Here to fill us in on the new inductees and how the ceremony has changed because of the pandemic is Unpeeled's pop culture beat reporter, Ella Mulligan. Ella, thank you so much for being here with us today via Zoom once again.
Yes, thank you. Happy to be here.
Now, let's break down one of my favorite events of what is usually in the summer, but now has been transitioned to the fall because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So let's just start with who are the newest inductees to the Hall of Fame?
So it seems like a pretty big group. We've got Depeche Mode, the Doobie Brothers, Whitney Houston, Nine Inch Nails, the Notorious B.I.G., and T-Rex as the regular inductees. And then John Landau and Irving Azoff are receiving the Ahmet Ertegun Award for really just amazing production in the music world and all their contributions for that. And John Sykes, who's the chairman of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation, says that this year's ceremony is really meant to emphasize the stories and contributions of the inductees to the music world. And just going off those names alone, you can already tell that these are amazing artists who did make an amazing impact in the music industry.
Definitely. And just seeing the music that has been made during the quarantine, and obviously quarantining impacted this year a lot. So how was this year's ceremony different from ceremonies in years past?
So, of course, the coronavirus pandemic did this for a lot of award ceremonies and presented a significant challenge for awards shows in general. And so the event was originally postponed, as you said, it's normally in the summer. It was postponed until now, so for the past 5 months, and they finally just decided to go virtual with it. So this year, the award show was shown on HBO, and then it's now available to stream through HBO Max for any subscribers as well. So if anyone missed it, they can always go back and rewatch or just watch it for the first time. And the craziest thing about this was that for the first year, there were no musical performances at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Awards, which is really surprising because it's all about music. But just for this year and the challenges that the pandemic posed, it just wasn't an option for them, which was pretty unfortunate. But I mean, things happen, so.
Yeah, that was my next question actually, was if there were any performances this year, but I guess not, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah,
Is there any-
instead of performances, they just decided to go with more of honoring the inductees through speeches. So Dave Grohl, the drummer for Nirvana, who later went on to start the Foo Fighters, he gave a speech to open the event, and then there were just a ton of guest appearances from artists like Diddy, Luke Bryan, Miley Cyrus, Billy Idol, and so many more, just to honor the memory of those inductees and really show the impact that they made on all of their lives and across genres in general. So definitely a night to remember.
Definitely a night to remember. Was there anything that any specific artist said that really stood out to you?
To be honest, I thought that Diddy had a really amazing speech about how the Notorious B.I.G. really influenced music and just the amazing things that he did in the industry. So that was a really amazing part to watch and see how, I mean, I feel like everyone knows who Biggie is and everything that he did for rap. And so I thought that was a really amazing part of the show.
Well, Ella, thank you so much for being here on our show. Such an amazing part of our show. Until next time on Unpeeled. Thank you.